Hello everyone, welcome to Finance Wisdom. In this video, we're going to talk about 10 money mistakes you must get rid of now. If you're new to this channel, do like and subscribe to the channel. Money is a sensitive topic for a lot of people. Some people avoid talking about it altogether and just focus on making and spending money. In short, there are two types of people: those who get richer and those who don't. In this video, I'll show you 10 money mistakes you should never make. If you're new to this channel, click the button below to subscribe for more life-changing videos. Switching things up, the truth is that keeping money is much harder than making it. It's not uncommon for people to get rich through an inheritance, the lottery, or some lucky break and then lose it all quickly. Dennis Rodman, a famous basketball player who made over $500,000 in his career, is a good example of someone who made a lot of money but lost it all. He filed for bankruptcy, and it was said that he owed someone who made a lot of money, and it was said that he owed about $800,000 in child support and about $50,000 in spousal support. It's safe to say that people make mistakes with their money, and these mistakes can ruin your finances no matter how much money you make. Here are 10 mistakes you should never make with your money. At number 1, you spend more than you make. This is easy to do, especially when you first get a steady job after college. Buying a new car, moving into a new house, and flying first class are all appealing things to do, but they can leave you living paycheck to paycheck. Most people think that when they get paid more, they should treat themselves. Instead, this money should be used to make your wealth last longer through investments and purchase of assets. The biggest reason people spend more than they can afford is to impress other people. They spend because their self-esteem is low, and without these material goods, they feel like they aren't good enough in life. Smart people make a budget and keep track of their spending so they don't spend more than they make. Spending money on drugs or cigarettes is the second biggest financial mistake. A few drugs in college might have been fun and seem harmless at that time, but long-term use can be bad for your health and your wallet. If you look at how much drug and cigarette users spend in a week or a year, you'll see that many of them are making it harder for themselves to reach financial freedom. A pack of cigarettes, for example, costs $9.50, and many smokers go through a pack each day. This comes to $66.50 a week and $3,406 per year, which is a lot of money to throw away. Number 3. Believing in get-rich-quick schemes. One of the best ways to lose money is to try to get rich quickly. As the saying goes, quick money brings quick problems, and following a money scheme is sure to get you into trouble. Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes, and making money overnight offers are all get-rich-quickly schemes that are designed to make the scheme creator rich by taking your hard-earned money. If you're looking into new business ventures and see opportunities that promise high returns with little risk, you should be careful. For example, if it takes 20 years to make $200,000 in a career, and a new venture says you can make that much in a year, you should be wary. Fourth, not having an emergency funds. Face it, life doesn't always go your way, and sometimes you need cash in order to rectify the situation you're in. For instance, your car could suddenly stop working. You could lose your job or your washer could break. Unfortunately, just about everything in life costs money, which is why not having an emergency fund set aside is a critical money mistake. But sadly, a 2019 Federal Reserve study found that most 40% of American adults wouldn't be able to cover a $400 emergency with cash savings or a credit card charge that they could pay off quickly. About 27% of those surveyed would need to borrow the money or sell something to come up with a $400, and an additional 12% wouldn't be able to cover it all. Luckily, you don't have to be one of these people. Saving these funds can be easy. All you have to do is to ask your employer to set up a 15% automatic deduction from your pay that will put a portion of your paycheck into an emergency savings account. But how do you know when you've saved enough? Most financial gurus recommend you accumulate 6 months worth of living expense. But if you want to be an extra cautious, then 1 year's worth is great gold. Number 5. Failure to invest wisely. Investing can be tricky, and many people put their money into things based on tips from friends or a strong belief that the prices of popular stocks will keep going up. One type of asset that everyone seems to be interested in these days is real estate. Many people think that once they own an investment property, they'll be financially set. They think that rent payments will just start coming in every month and their income will go up. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Number 6. For a variety of reasons, many individuals depend significantly on credit cards. Credit cards may be a useful tool for making purchases for some people, but they can also be a one-way ticket to death for others. Although credit cards are necessary for certain business applications, depending on them excessively might lead to financial catastrophe. Credit cards encourage impulsive purchases. It instills in you the belief that you can buy everything and anything with a single swipe. Shoppers spent up to 100% more when they used credit cards instead of cash, according to a 2001 MIT study. You are physically giving over money when you pay with cash. When you pay cash, you will feel the financial effect of the transaction far more than if you pay with credit. Number 7 is being afraid to take financial risk. As the saying goes, no risk, no reward. And in order to make money, you must take risk. Putting your money in an index fund, for example, is a higher risk than putting it in savings account. But your money will never grow, yielding the typical 0.9% interest that a savings account yields. Rather than putting the money in a savings account, it is riskier to put it in an index fund that moves in the same way. Number 8 is having only one bank account. Having just one bank account is problematic for many reasons. To begin with, having just one bank account will make managing your finances quite tough. You must keep all of your emergency payments and college money in one place if you just have one bank account. Then, if you overspend on Spanish cash, you run the danger of not having enough emergency cash or tuition money when you need it. This is why you should have 3 bank accounts at the very least. One should be set aside for emergency finances in case anything goes wrong, another for day-to-day cost, and a third, which I refer to as a play account. Your play account is the money you put aside for fun or vacation, and if you really want to go all out, You could create an untouchable account. This account can be used as a savings account, and a portion of your paycheck can be sent there every month. This makes it easy to save money and build your wealth over time. Number 9. Having a solitary source of income is a way of life for most individuals, and this money is generally in the form of a paycheck. Unfortunately, occupations aren't as safe as most people believe. Indeed, over 21 million workers were laid off by US firms in 2018, meaning that if your employment was your main source of income, your cash flow came to a standstill. Think of yourself like a tree when it comes to earning potential. Do trees only produce fruit from a single branch? The answer is simple. No. They have many branches that produce flowers and fruits, and you should as well. This is not only a smart way to help you sleep at night, but it is also a safe one. Finally, at number 10, money that is kept in a bank loses value over time due to inflation. Money, on the other hand, expands when it is prudently invested. In error, that is easy. Ninth place. As I have said, fearing to take financial risk is a mistake. People who are frightened of taking chances will save all their money and amass it over time. Only save enough money in your savings account and to cover your living needs and a cash emergency reserve. To put it another way, you should save it to invest rather than save for the sake of saving. Money saved without a strategy will be squandered on unimportant items. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something from this video. If you like this video, do give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Thank you and goodbye.